clear? Okay. Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to Sisters, Saturday night singer-songwriter. Thanks for all coming out. These guys came up from Lewis, and we got everybody here, so this is awesome. So thanks so much. I'm going to open up with one. My name's Bobby Mack. I'm your host tonight. We've got Susan McHenry behind the bar and Liz Ann also is back there. We got I picked this one flying by me. And Donna Confer is really, the push behind all this. She's done such a great thing with the space here. We just love playing it, the whole Sisters family. So thanks at all, right? So here you go. So this is one I came up, George Blinky kind of challenged me, so I came up with this, and it's called Questionable Lyrics. It's kind of like you've been singing the same song for maybe 30 years and never really listened to the words, Well, there was this Grateful Dead tune that I play with the Bruise Brothers down in Lewis. I play mandolin, and it's a really good song, I love it. But it was like 3 months ago, I'm playing this song, and I just kind of tilted my head and went, I don't know, man. It's the first questionable lyric I found. Got a wife in Chino, babe, and one in Cherokee. How the hell is this guy walking around singing the song so publicly? I thought maybe he's from Utah. Let me look it up and see. There's no Chino, Utah, and there's certainly no Cherokee. Got a wife in Chino, babe, and one in Cherokee. About 15 years ago, my daughter was living with me, right? And Timothy B. Schmidt had just gone to the Eagles, and I love Timothy. I love polka, saw him a lot. And he had his #1 hit, and she just loved it. She started to cry. She said, that's the most beautiful lyric I've ever heard. And I'm a romantic. I love that stuff. I love romance. I really do, But I'm also a realist. So the song she liked was Love Will Keep Us Alive. One of my heroes is Todd Snyder, and he wrote a line in one of his songs about something totally different that fits this situation just perfectly. He said, what about shelter, clothes, food, electricity? Got a wife in Chino, babe, and one in Cherokee. Love will keep us alive. So then I got into research mode. I'm like, okay, the Beatles got a whole bunch of really daft lyrics, but there's one song above them all that just is like crazy, I am the Eggman. They are the Eggman. Woo! I am the walrus, Cuckoo Kajoo. And I think Cuckoo Kajoo is the best part of that whole line. So, got a wife in Chino, babe, and one in Cherokee. Love will keep us up. I am the Eggman. They are the Eggman. I am the walrus, Cuckoo Kajoo. So, I know it's going to break your heart, but I found another 15 songs I can do this with. Well, we're going to save that. There is one line, though, that's kind of a perfect ending. In Chino, babe, and one in Cherokee. Love will keep us up. I am the Eggman. They are the Eggman. I am the walrus, Cuckoo Kajoo. Sitting on a cornflake, waiting for the van to come. There you go. Thanks for coming up. So Brian Foley's a regular here at Sisters. Hal's here. He'll go second. That's right. Brian's ready. Take your time, Hal. Hey, bud. Good, good. Brian Foley's part of the regular crowd here on Thursday nights, open mic here at Sisters, and you know he's been playing guitar just a few years, but he's picked it up wonderfully. He's a great singer songwriter, I think, you know, and so he's going to come up and play a few. But one of the most endearing things, you know, I read his profile, and I said, you know, who influenced you? What do you write about? And he says, I write about the people I love. So I thought that was awesome. Brian Foley, come on up.
Now I got that song stuck in my head. Yeah, I will. So I'm maxed out right there. That's full. Test, test. Yeah, I like it. Very good. All right, thanks, Bob. Thanks for coming out, everybody, tonight. My name's Brian. It's funny, you know, Bob mentioned playing the guitar for a short time. In fact, it's next week. I looked at this receipt that I stuck in my garage door, and I picked up the guitar on June 15th on 2015. So it's kind of a 4-year anniversary. So if anyone ever asks you, how long does it take to learn how to play the guitar? It takes just a few months. You know, it takes a few months, and then. Well, like you'll notice my philosophy is I lean on 3 chords and the truth. Most of my stuff is 4 or 5, you know, but it works. It works for me. This first song, I call it My Way. Sure will. Life can be a heavy load. Choose my way. Staring at a fork in the road. Choose my way. You choose your way. I choose mine. Ain't no wrong way. Open your mind. I don't judge on the life you choose. Choose my way. It don't matter if you win or lose. Choose my way. Don't go sideways. Walk the line. Life is beautiful. Let it shine. Are you thumbing on the side of the road? Choose my way. Are you searching for a pot of gold? Choose my way. Rolling down the highway. Stay between the lines. Ain't in it for the money. Just high tide. Sometimes you need a helping hand. Choose my way. Can't see with your head in the sand. Choose my way. Stop and smell the roses. Be sure and take the time. Pay attention to the sunrise. Seek the sublime. Thank you. All right. This next song, I do a little bit of surfing with my sons, and they kind of reinvigorated my overall excitement and joy of surfing, and this song kind of came from that over the last few summers. So it's called True Love. First light rising, baby, I'm stuck on you. See you smiling, baby, I'm stuck on you. Warm breeze, it's offshore. You and me, we're gonna score. Eyes wide, we're out there. You're my true love. Waist high, head high, baby, I'm stuck on you. Shortboard, longboard, baby, I'm stuck on you. Be a lamb, be a lion, hold tight. Green room out of sight. You're my true love. Inside, outside, baby, I'm stuck on you. Tail slide, nose ride, baby, I'm stuck on you. Move me too, stick to me like glue. Heart belongs to you. You're my true love. Love you for a lifetime, baby, I'm stuck on you. Laying in the sunshine, baby, I'm stuck on you. Get loose, be kind, carefree, clear mind. Lay back, this life, you're my true love. Thank you. Volume okay? Yeah. Nice. I assume there's probably lots of parents out there in the world, right? This is kind of inspired by parenthood, children, that type of thing. Worrying don't get you nowhere. Worrying don't make headway. Yeah. Life ain't always a bed of roses. Life ain't always
It's gonna be fair play. Hoist your sails when the wind is fair now. Hoist your sails and sail away. If your dreams, our time is short, son. Live your dream and seize the day. Hurry, don't get you nowhere. Hurry, don't make headway. Leaving you, no storm can stop you. Leaving you, you're gonna find your way. Pain will come, let it roll up your back, son. Pain will come, be a duck in the rain. True to yourself and those around you. True to yourself, never lead astray. Hurry, don't get you nowhere. Hurry, don't make headway. Leaving you, no storm can stop you. Leaving you, gonna find your way. Hey, hey, hey.
Thank you. All right. The last song tonight is actually a special song. It was inspired by my wife, Jordana. This week, we just celebrated our 20th wedding anniversary. That's kind of nice. So I told her I'd definitely play this song. It's kind of like our own little story here, so bear with me.
Take my hand, baby, take a walk with me. Something in your eyes, you set me free. Jordan, can you? Take my hand, baby, take a walk with me. Be my wife, would you spend your life with me? Raise two boys, make a family. Jordan, can you? Be my wife, would you spend your life with me? Can you? Yeah, you make a better man of me. Living life as it's meant to be. I cannot wonder how a man like me found a girl like you. Love you forever, gonna grow with you. Hold each other, baby, always true. Jordan, Kenya, love you forever, gonna grow with you. Yeah, make a better man of me, living life as it's meant to be. I cannot wonder how a man like me found a girl like you. And you took my hand, I thank God you took this walk with me. Fortunate man, it's a fact I plainly see. Jordan, Kenya, glad you took my hand, I thank God you took this walk with me. Glad you took my hand, I thank God you took this walk with me. Glad you took my hand, I thank God you took this walk with me.
Thanks, Bob. Good. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, just take that. Ocean Pines own Brian Foley. Thank you, Brian. Thanks for playing. Yeah. That's all right. Probably should have shut the mic off, but yeah. There you go. Did you see him throw that at me? This is Hal Chernoff. Have a seat. Test, here we go. So Hal's a pretty interesting guy. He started, it's called Main Street Boxing.
Main Street Gym, yeah.
Main Street Gym in Salisbury. He's been the program director and manager there for 32 years with Don Hall in the back, who's going to play a little later tonight. So he's got a little professional boxing background too. He's on a team and everything. So tell us a little about yourself and thanks for coming in and playing, Hal.
Thank you. New York native from upstate New York, farm boy, live in Fruitland, and
Way up north.
don't play out very much, so this is a treat for me. I hope it's a treat for you too. We'll find out. Can I get some volume on that? I don't know if it was me or you. Test, test. Can you hear that all right? This is a song about my wife from a prior life over in Ireland. Fiddle-a-jig, go fiddle-a-jig, go fiddle-a-jig for me. I fiddled around and finally found my beautiful Molly McGee. Oh, fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig, fiddle without a care. I found the girl I wished to wed, but mother said, son, beware. Her lips are like an Irish rose, her bosom soft and round. I howl just like a Highland wolf, a night she lays me down. 'Twas back when I was just a lad with lasses all around. But Molly was the fairest one, the most beautiful lass in town. Oh, fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig for me. I fiddled around and finally found my beautiful Molly McGee. Well, staggering home from Hennessy's, I'd had a pint or three, singing about my lover, no doubt, my beautiful Molly McGee. She stole my heart and took my name there 20 years ago. I'll pick her up and swing her around and tell her I love her so. The smell of dinner's in the air. It's burnt and smelling strong. And Molly's such a fine cook, something must be wrong. I enter in my humble home, no Molly do I see. I check the barn, I check the loft, oh where could Molly be? I then begin to worry, I check a minute more. Perhaps she's just relieving herself behind the half-moon door. I've heard before of highwaymen that rob and steal and lie. Perhaps they've knocked her in the head and left her there to die. Oh, fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig for me. I could not bear one day alone without my Molly McGee. So fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig for me. Please, dear Lord, I pray to you, protect my Molly McGee. There's a groan from down the hallway, behind my bedroom door. I break it down to find my Molly, but find a whole lot more. There's a sudden bolt of movement in the darkness of the night. I prepare myself for battle and then switch on the light. My Molly lay there speechless, and what do these eyes see? A naked Patty O'Brien fiddling with Molly McGee. Oh, fiddle-a-jig, I must be going blind. It's the booze, I'm so confused, my eyes deceive my mind. Oh, fiddle-a-jig, I close them for a time. When I look, I learn these eyes confirm that's Patty O'Brien's behind, fiddle-a-jig. I could feel my heart a-breaking, and I felt a burning rage. If the constables could read my mind, they'd lock me in their cage. My fists are clenched like hammers, and Molly's shedding tears. Can I just turn and walk away from near of 20 years? Fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig all day. The pain I feel so deep inside is more than I can say. Oh, fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig all day. It may take a better man than I to walk away. Seems I've become the laughing stock for many miles around. So I stay drunk at Hennessy's, that's where my troubles drown. And the rumors say they've moved away to some forsaken town. But I say Patty's in the lake and Molly's underground. So fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig for me. They fiddled about and they found out the kind of man I be. So fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig, fiddle-a-jig for me. She fiddled around but they never found my beautiful Molly McGee. She fiddled around but they never found my beautiful Molly McGee. She fiddled around but they never found my beautiful Molly McGee. Thank you. From a former life. This next song is one I wrote a while back. After losing a very close friend of mine. And for some strange reason, I've never given it a name. Kind of like that woman in that movie, that stupid movie Bird Box, where she called the boy, boy, and the little girl, girl. I just call this song. Never know when the storm will come or what direction it comes from. We hold our ground so we don't succumb, 'cause we all know there's nowhere to run. The battle's through, lay down your sword. For you, there's no more wars. You don't have to fight your way anymore. Just spread your wings, brother, you can soar. The time has come to shed your skin. ride the furrows of a summer wind. I look for you in that wind, my friend, and I'll see your reflection with fond recollections, whatever direction it blows in. The storm will pass and that sun will shine. Warm memories will drift through my mind. The truth is something we all learn. Our storm waits for its return. When it comes, I'll shed my skin. I'll ride the furrows of a summer wind. I'll look for you, but until then, I'll see your reflection with fond recollections, whatever direction it blows in. Time has come to shed your skin and ride the furrows of a summer wind. I'll look for you in that wind, my friend. I'll see your reflection with fond recollections, whatever direction it blows in. I'll see your reflection with fond recollection, whatever direction it blows in. Thank you. My wife wanted me to do this next one. It's a song about bullying, and it came about when a young boy was brought into my gym by his grandmother, who said he's being beat up every day on the way home, and he posted on Facebook that he wants to commit suicide. So we immediately got him in the gym and did what we could for him, and it seems to have helped. He's not there anymore, but I don't think he's having a problem. So if your kid's being bullied, it's a terrible thing. Bring them in, and I'll do my best to turn them into a bully. Well, I mean, keep it from happening. This is called The Long Walk Home. One more tick of this classroom clock and a bell will mark the end. Like the start of a one-round fight, I got no chance to win. The Wolves will play their game of chess. It's the same most every day. They cut me out from all the rest as the weakest of their prey. It's a long walk home. "20 minutes on a good day, 20 more if they're on the hunt. When the pack surrounds me, the leader stands in front. He plays the role of Tyson until I take the fall. The rest will kick the extra point as my body plays the ball. It's a long walk home. 7 blocks is a skip and a hop, but it's 7 blocks alone. Every step makes me want to stop when I'm taking the long walk home. All I wanted was to fly away and leave the projects far behind. A law degree was my only dream, but around here you better open your eyes. 'Cause books ain't cool in this rundown school, and these walls, they're hard to climb. When the wolves pull you back to earth and drown you in their sea of crime, it's a long walk home. The gun is cocked and I can't win, I'll accept the hell that waits. Can't be no worse than the one I'm in when the wolves are at the gate. The preacher told me on Sunday, he said, boy, you never walk alone. But he ain't seen those wolves on me when I'm taking the long walk home. 7 blocks is a skip and a hop, but it's 7 blocks alone. And every step makes me want to stop when I'm taking the long walk home. The wolves, they keep on coming now, though it's been 10,000 days. And from my bench every once in a while, there's an old familiar face. They almost did me in back then on that path I had to travel. But now I send them far away. When I slam down my gavel, I tell them it's a long walk home. But you gotta keep going, just keep moving on. I tell them it's a long walk home. But the preacher was right, you're gonna see the light. You never really walk alone. You're never really walking alone. Thank you. This is a song, this is my newest song. And typically for a songwriter, his newest one is his best one, or they believe it at least for a while. There's 1,000 songs out there about new love, exciting love, hot love. It just didn't seem to me there was many songs out there about old love and the love that takes years and years to prove. And when that love is finally gone. So I wrote this song, and it's called The Real Nightmare. I hang from the cliff. It's 1,000 feet down. I'm losing my grip. I can barely hang on. My heart's beating wild. My hands slipping free. I let go a scream, as real as it seems. I wake up from the dream and grab for your shoulder, but you're just out of reach. I slide a little bit closer. My hand falls to the sheets, and I look for you in the middle of the night. And I long to hear your words, everything is all right. I call your name, but no one is there. That's when I wake to the real nightmare. Every night it's the same dream, falling to my death. Might not be such a bad thing, might even be for the best. These nights drive me crazy. I'm lost and alone, but the love we had was amazing. We proved the whole world was wrong. Now I look for you in the middle of the night, and I long to hear everything is all right. I call your name, but nobody's there. And that's when I wake to the real nightmare. These nights are my captor. Sometimes the pain's too much. If these dreams are Satan's rapture, to watch me awake is his final touch. Again tonight I'll be sentenced. I'm guilty as charged. Again tonight I'll do penance for keeping you in my heart. These days seem much faster with each trip round the sun. And I'll toast hell and its bastard when I reach my last one. But I won't look for you in the middle of the night, and I won't long to hear everything is all right. We'll fly away without a care, and I'll leave behind the real nightmare. No, I won't look for you in the middle of the night, and I won't long to hear everything is all right. We'll fly away without a care, and I'll leave behind the real nightmare. I'll leave behind the real nightmare. Yes, I'll leave behind the real nightmare. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hal Chernoff. This is John Inkster and Ian Kaufman with John Barwick on bass. They are together. They are known as East of the Mason-Dixon line. But and I was telling John here last night. Every time I see him, all he's doing is smiling. But most of the time I see him, he's playing guitar. So kind of makes sense. I've known these guys for a long time. They've got a great little band, but they're really great individual songwriters. So East of the Mason-Dixon line.
Thank you. So we're going to do a few songs. I'm going to do a few of mine, and these guys are going to help me, and then Ian's going to do a few of his, and we'll help him.
One of the things I got to do, folks, is I think you all know we have a 9 o'clock hard stop here. So I'm going to cut everybody back to 3 songs because it's getting late. I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to play. Okay? Thank you very much. Talk to Brian.
He did, yeah. He just told us that we had to cut it to 3, so. And I enjoyed every 4 of yours and every 4 of Hal's. And you wish you would have heard the first one I was going to do. So the plan was I was going to do one by myself, and then they were going to come up, and so that's why we're not ready. Apologize. So we're east of the Mason-Dixon line, and you currently are east of the Mason-Dixon line. No. We're not like in no man's land. Yeah, there is. This is no man's land east of the Mason-Dixon line. So from parts unknown. But John and I live in Lewis. And Ian here lives in Laurel and Dagsboro.
So that's like been 5 years.
Yeah, okay. So this is one I wrote back in 1989. It's about a lunar eclipse.
Lou.
And trying to figure out how to fix everything that's wrong with the world, and just kind of feeling that we just have to help each other. So that's what this song is about. But it's inspired by a lunar eclipse. I've seen the moon change colors before my weary eyes. Light drifting off with the warm glowing from deep inside. What is happening I do not understand. Can you help me? We will do the best we can to figure out the man. Man in the moon. The tides all changing with the ever-rising moon, leaving and returning often much too soon. What is happening I do not understand. Can you help me? We will do the best we can to figure out the man. Man in the moon. Starving children struggling from the nearing sands. Will anyone help them? Will someone lend a helping hand? What is happening I do not understand. Can you help me? We'll do the best we can. Figure out the man. Man in the moon. People are worried that they will not see and do all of the wondrous things they've always wanted to do. Will there be enough time before we die for all the different things we want ought to try. You and I, man in the moon. If we would love each other, there would always be a world of peace and pure serenity. What would you give for peace throughout the land? Would you be willing to lend a helping hand? Figure out the man in the moon. Man in the moon. Man in the moon. Thank you. So, are you? It just, I think the bass was turned up too. Trouble with bass, but then I didn't hear it. Let's hear you now. Okay. Okay, you hear it? Okay, so it's not too bad. Is this one? Whatever one you want to do, buddy. And then the slide is next. Okay, so we'll do this one. All right, so this next one is a song that, let's see, I kind of wrote near the end of a relationship, and I kind of knew it was already over, and it was the elephant in the room that nobody really wanted to talk about. So, but still a very special person, and I wrote this song about us. So. When you're calling me, you know that I will always be by your side. Could it be that I might need you to take my hand and hold me through the night? You gotta know that I will always love you. And as you said, I hope that you will always love me too. Could it be that I might need you to take my hand and hold me through the night? Could it be that I might need you to take my hand and hold me through the night? Hey, this is my last chance. Do you still love me too? 'Cause if you don't, then I will go. So at least you might love my memory. Could it be that I might need you to take my hand and set me free? Set me free. Set me free. Set me free. Set me free. All right. So. What's that? So anyway, so now we're going to do Fruity Pie. So this next song is a song about family and home, and it's kind of an autobiography song of mine. So my brother, when he was in the 5th grade, he started learning guitar, and my parents went and bought him a guitar. And see, I would have been in the 1st grade, and he told me the first day he brought it home, he said, "See that guitar? You can't play it." And that's all I needed to hear. So whenever he wasn't looking, I was picking. So, but anyway, this song is about home, and we call it the Fruity Pie song for short, but it's really called Home Is Where Your Heart Is. So, yeah, we're going to do a little mic check for the... Yeah, can you hear that? So it should be a C. Sounds good. Good. All right, so a little bluegrass song that I kind of get an influence from. That's close. Sometimes I think of Texas, collecting hornet toads, then packing up the homestead and heading down the road. We're heading for Mississippi, it's 1972. Gonna learn about some music and try not to be blue. Home is where your heart is, it's not just where you live. It's where friends and family gather to catch up and reminisce. Looking back on young times, the good old days gone by, when Mom was in the kitchen making up some kind of fruity pie. Of Virginia, good old country times, playing music with the fellas and sipping new moonshine, hunting squirrels and chasing girls, barely staying out of trouble, going home to see my loved ones, but returning on the double. Home is where your heart is, it's not just where you live, it's where friends and family gather to catch up and reminisce. Looking back on young times, the good old days gone by, when Mom was in the kitchen making up some kind of fruity pie. Well, Thanksgiving weekend's coming, I'll be Mississippi bound. The only thing I'll be missing is my good old country hound. My brother, he got married, and my sister got married too. If I don't watch how I'm dancing, I'll be putting on their shoes. Home is where your heart is, it's not just where you live, it's where friends and family gather to catch up and reminisce. Looking back on young times, the good old days gone by, when Mom was in the kitchen making up some kind of fruity pie. Well, now I'm here in Delaware with a home and a family, with my eyes on the future, but not forgetting my history. I'm looking forward to the next time I can get back to my folks and share the old and new times and laugh at everybody's jokes. Home is where your heart is, it's not just where you live, it's where friends and family gather to catch up and reminisce. Look
Mama's in the kitchen baking up some kind of fruity pie. When Mama's in the kitchen baking up some kind